Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review on the new CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir foundation. I'm so excited to do this review. Everyone I've seen wear this. It looks really good on their skin, and it's geared towards being a full coverage foundation, which you guys know I love to try out. I don't think this is overly long wearing, though we will test that out in this video as always. And I'll just tell you a few things about this foundation. It's supposed to be lightweight on the skin, full coverage as I said. It has an SPF of 20, so we'll definitely test flashback for you guys. And it's supposed to hydrate the skin oil-free. Sounds really good to me. And it was pretty inexpensive. The shade range could obviously be better, like most foundations out there. I just feel like the shade range can always be better. I had a hard time picking out my color. I looked in the store and this one seemed to be the proper match for my skin, but they didn't have any testers, so I couldn't really test it out. So we're gonna hope this works. I have 642 and it's in medium beige, and it just looks like it's going to match, so let's hope it does. So far I've only moisturized my skin, and I'm going to put on a little bit of a pore filling primer just because I do have some issues with pores. I'm not going to put on a primer on the rest of my face to prolong the foundation, just because I want to see if this does wear. There's a storm going on outside, so I had to put a backdrop up today and try and fix my lighting for this situation. I was having a hard time, so I hope you guys don't mind for this video or for today's videos I'm filming. I personally like a home background so you can see, I don't know, person's home and things behind them. That's just me, but today this is what we have to do. Just roll with the situation, because I'm pretty sure a tree is going to fly through my window right now. Just watching it out there. It's crazy. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really nice. Glass, I think, bottle and a plastic acrylic lid. So I do really like the packaging. This is obviously quite cheap, but I still really like it. Has a pump. And I've had quite good luck with CoverGirl foundations in the past. Ready, Set, Gorgeous, they're Outlast. Those have all worked really well for me, so I'm actually quite excited to try this. So this is what the consistency looks like. I'd say it has a medium thickness. It's not going anywhere. It's not budging. So we're going to try this with a beauty blender and a brush like I always do. I'm just going to dot a little on my face. This looks like it's going to be a good match. I'm just going to try the beauty blender first. It's blending in pretty nicely, but I do feel like it's not full coverage just off one pump. I'm going to try blending it out with a brush. This is my Makeup Geek Face Buffer brush. Favorite foundation brush. The color is pretty good. Could be better. The undertone isn't perfect, I'd say. I think I actually might prefer it with a brush. Lately I've been preferring my foundation with a brush, which is so weird to me. So yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and put on another light layer, see how it builds up using a brush, because I do think I prefer it that way. Nothing wrong overly with the beauty blender, I just feel it looks slightly better with a brush. It's not much difference, but I just feel like I can tell a little bit of a difference for me. I'm going to build this up. It claims to be lightweight. I wouldn't say it's heavy, but I wouldn't also say it's lightweight. I can definitely feel it on my skin, but maybe it just has to set in. So far, this is how the foundation looks like on the skin. I don't hate it. I don't love it right off the bat. I feel like it needs to set a little bit on my face. So I'm going to go ahead, finish off the rest of my makeup, then I'm going to come back, see how everything's going, show you guys how it looks on the skin, all that kind of stuff. We'll do a flash test, everything, test it all out. So just remember what it looks like now. I'm going to come back. It's going to be all did. I am back. I just finished doing my full face of makeup. If you're curious as to what I'm wearing, I'll leave that in the description box. So far, I like how it looks. I do feel like the color is kind of orange on my skin, and it feels a little bit, I wouldn't say heavy, but it's definitely not lightweight. I know that it said that it was lightweight foundation, and even with one layer on my skin, I felt it on my skin, and I put a little bit of powder, but I do feel like it's still tacky a bit and it would transfer. So just be mindful of that. It's definitely coming off on my fingers. Otherwise, it does look good. I would say it is full coverage for sure. It's covering everything. The color, as I thought, was slightly off, and it's pulling a bit orange on my personal skin tone. I'm going to go ahead and take a photo, see how it performs with flash, in case you guys are planning on wearing this out. From the photo, I don't feel like there's any flashback personally, so that's good. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I did try out the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow underneath my eyes today, and I felt like it was kind of burning my eyes. It didn't full on burn, but it was crossed between I'm not sure if this is gonna burn or if this is feeling cooling underneath my eyes. Either way, it kind of freaked me out a bit, so I had to remove that. And I'm going to test it out again. Maybe it's just number 2 Creamy Natural, which I tried, but it just freaked me out. So that was my first impression of that. I'm going to go about my day, check in with you guys periodically just to see how it's holding up. Hopefully it wears at least 8 hours for me. Otherwise it's a deal breaker because I need a foundation to at least wear that long for me personally to continue to purchase it. So I will check back with you in a couple hours. Hey guys, I am back, and I didn't do too many check-ins throughout the day because I felt like the foundation looked the same pretty much from when I last checked in, so I didn't bother. But I'm coming in now. I wanted to tell you some of the things I liked about it, some of the things I didn't. It's not a perfect foundation for me, but it was really good. I feel like it did actually last a long time, and I felt like from things that I've heard that this foundation didn't hold up well for a lot of people. It held up really well for me. This has almost been on 12 hours and it looks pretty good still. The only issue that I had personally with the wear of it is it does transfer. You can see around my hairline, I have some spots. It kind of looks patchy on camera if you can tell. But the places that weren't touched, that lasted. So places where I have touched, my daughter, she had her hands on my face, I could tell. Little spots have come off my foundation. I personally need a foundation that does not transfer at all just due to my lifestyle. I don't like that happening. And the color isn't 100% for me because it is pulling slightly orange. I feel like it's honestly worse on camera right now just because I do have a blue background. So I feel like it's really accentuating the orange because in person I don't feel like it looks as poor of a color as it does on camera. So let me know if you've tried this foundation, your thoughts on it. I'd love to know in the comment section below, and I'll keep you updated on how I like it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.